Welcome to the Arizona Wildcats Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. UA basketball coach Sean Miller talked on Tuesday about how the Wildcats hope to rebound defensively following two lackluster showings at USC and UCLA last week. Arizona takes on Washington and Washington State Thursday and Saturday.
Could Pitt's personal issues be resolved by this week?
I don't know. I wish I could comment more. He's someone we miss a great deal and a terrific kid, but his situation has not changed.
Yeah, I wondered about that too. Just defensively, I mean, he was a guy you were kind of happy with early in the season. I mean, when this is going on, your defense is not playing to the level you'd like. Is that another frustration?
Yeah, I mean, I think Elliott is our best defensive player on the perimeter, and Caleb's our best defensive player in the post. And if you think about that, we've played really the entire season without one of them. And Kadeem has really emerged, and some other guys are getting better and improving. But, from a depth perspective, when you look at the guards that we played against at USC and UCLA, of course, every coach looks at who's returning from a year earlier. You designate roles, you kind of trust who you have, who you don't. But situations and injuries oftentimes can change your dynamics. The team we're getting ready to play on Thursday, I know Lorenzo Romar will never bring it up, but I remember watching them early last year, and they were great in the non-conference. And if you remember, they had one of the nation's leading shot blockers, Robert Upshaw, and a lot of the things they were doing well centered around him, and all of a sudden he was taken from them. And, were they as good of a team once he left? Of course not. But at the end of the day, nobody really remembers that, and you have to move on, do the best you can. This year we've fought and we've overcame different things, and we're still fighting and clawing. And never have we depended more on our home court environment than the games that are remaining on our schedule. They're vital, whether we're healthy or whether we're not. But for us, to survive and I think continue to move forward, we have to really use the energy of Mikhail to our advantage as best we can.
A couple weeks ago, you were saying that Justin had that opportunity in front of him and maybe take control of it. What have you seen from him these last 3 games and taking like a step up?
Well, no doubt, and we're working really hard with Justin, and he's practicing hard. You guys probably have gotten to know him at some level. He's just an incredibly coachable kid, really somebody who's a willing learner and a hard worker. He has not missed one practice or anything that we've done. And a lot of freshmen, I think, in January hit their stride, like we talked about earlier with Alonzo. For Justin, I think he could hit his stride with a renewed opportunity here. He's made some big plays, in both the SC and UCLA game. He had single defensive plays that I don't know if anybody on our team could make. The shot block at USC where he came from the other side and took away a dunk. And, he had a long rebound against UCLA where he took it coast to coast and dunked the ball. Those are things that we see as his upside that will become a part of who he is as a player. But with game experience, he'll learn through trial and error. But he's going to be called upon, and I'm sure he's excited about the opportunity that's in front of him. And I'm excited to see him out there. He deserves to be able to play, and I think the better that he does, the better that Mark Tollefson does, and some of the guys that have a bigger role, that's going to impact our success tremendously.
I was wondering, those TJ, Rondé, Nick, guys like that, you lose that. How much of those singular talents drop this down defensively?
A whole bunch. And you know what? We can flip it, and I think you guys have pointed out, we've scored points. And, we've done it now not for a couple games. We've done it really for about a month's period of time. And I think if you look at our points per possession, or, you look at the ability to score and how we're doing it, the ball moves. We're scoring inside with Deuce on off the bench. And, you look at Caleb's offensive rebounding and Ryan Anderson's offensive rebounding. And then you look at the firepower that Gabe and Alonzo have as a 1-2 punch. Our guards continue to improve that. Offensively, we have a lot of things moving well. We're not talking about that right now because I think you guys know as well as me that a big part of that was Alonzo. So without him, we're going to have to move the ball even better, and we're going to have to share it, and some guys are going to have to fill that scoring void. But I really like the direction our offense has been moving, and hopefully we can keep that going.
Try this matchup. Low prices and faster checkout. You can count on it at Fry's.